be threatening us or anyone else any longer. Alas, our friend revealed himself to be an enemy. How could you, Tristan? We trusted you.
Alright, let's get up here. We gotta check out our kingdom stuff. I'm gonna try to avoid. Yes, okay.
My life is a burden.
Oh, I failed to sneak past.
Not more runner and talker than fighter.
Oh, it's just some goblins.
I grant you death. Let yourself exposed.
Nice. See, that shouldn't have been able to hit those guys down there. This game doesn't handle space very well. If you get my drift. Like, it has no sense of vertical space. Which I do think is a downside.
Be easier if you not fight back.
Cannot hide from me.
Like, there's no such thing as elevation.
Legs weak. Stomach empty.
Yeah, we'll camp. All my people are tired anyways. I'll just keep selecting these rations because...
You're not bad at all. Let's fight, one-on-one. Find out who is the best fighter on this team, huh?
No need to fight. You are the best.
Aww. Might as well take everything. Sell it when we can. Buy all the BP. There we go, okay. The curator staged a play about a lycanthrope king who cared deeply about his subjects and died protecting the realm. Most of the citizens took the plague close to their hearts. They now think that having a lycanthrope baroness might have its benefits. The hand of the law is heavy. Those involved in the bloodshed are behind bars, and the peace is returned to the city streets. The advisor's servants arrived at the military camps and punished all participants involved. The troublemakers were deprived of holidays and placed on indefinite duty. It was explained to all soldiers that military service doesn't grant them the right to harass ordinary citizens. Okay, so that's that. And have him do this. It's him. I have nobody that can be a counselor? Oh, well, that sucks. Can anybody else be a counselor? I guess I'll go back and maybe somebody will come up that can. Oh, wait. I missed stuff. What did I miss? Yeah, because Tristan fucked off. He stole the eye and then, like, was like, see ya. I had him as my like he was my only counselor candidate, and now he has run away and stolen the Eye of Abaddon at the same time. Okay, I've still got 162 days, so. You found 2 options that you don't know if I have. Well, we'll see what happens when I get back to camp. Back to the city.
Why don't we set up camp?
I saw tracks near the camp. I'm telling you, it's an ambush.
No ambush. I'd feel it. Just a badger. A fat one.
It's at risk of spoilers or backseating if... Okay. Wait till I get home. I mean, I figured, like, they wouldn't take the only counselor candidate without having some sort of option. Curses are mysterious, to be sure, but there is no curse at play in Candlemere. Its reputation stems from the strange portal located on the island and the will-o-wisp that once lived around it. This research has increased our understanding of arcane and divine magic. We've acquired a deeper understanding of the nature of curses. I'm gonna put him on that too. My guess is like maybe no, because Maker Varn was already there, but he could only be a treasurer, I think. I want to go to the tavern first, though, because I think... Is the dude... That loss hurt you too more than the counselor? I mean, luckily, Tristan wasn't one of my favorite people. So... Hanavaki, this is who I was looking for. Bad news for you, your brother did. But I found a letter. Is that so? My poor father won't be able to cope with such a loss. What have you done, brother, and for what? After reading the letter, Edris sighs bitterly and shakes his head in dismay. So, that's how it all started. My brother found our great-grandfather's letter in the family archives, and he decided to follow his example. And most unfortunately, he did. Tristan was your main priest at this point. You had to spend a wealth of time leveling up harem. See, I have the difficulty where all of my characters, like even the characters that I'm not using, level up with everybody else. So thank God for that. It lets me switch people out a little bit more. I wasn't really using a priest though. I had Lindsay was my support person for the most part. So I didn't really have anybody who was like heavy on heals. I kind of more resorted to like a little bit of heals along with a whole lot of like buffs. And just like essentially killing things before my health got too low. It's kind of how we've been rolling. This means I'm the heir of the title now, but this doesn't give me the tiniest trifle of joy, believe me. Well, I'll have to stay in your capital for a while. If during your travels you happen to find yourself in this ill-fated tomb, do me a favor and tell me what two Hanavaki daredevils died for. I was at the tomb. Well, roll on then. I tend to play unconventionally a little bit, so... We've got a few people that have some, like, minor healing capabilities, and that's just kind of what we're rolling with. I just grabs the letter eagerly and starts reading it line by line. Faded through. Faded, though it is with time. A tomb of Cyclops! Looks like you shed light on one of the secrets of our family. The bones you found were the remains of my great-grandfather, Mathian Hanvaki. Well, the picture's perfectly clear now. Oh, if only this ill-conceived letter had been lost to time. If my poor brother hadn't found it and been infected with his deadly craving for adventure. Well, your grace, today I'll leave for Gralton, the city in which, from this day on, you will have a loyal friend and ally. You like spellcasters, especially since they introduced the turn-based. And that, I think, is why... I like the turn-based a lot, is because I have a lot of spellcasters and, like, ability users. Not even a lot, but, like, I've got 2 or 3. Like, I've got some. And, I mean, what, like, my main character, Kitty, has almost 3 full bars of abilities. Like, how are you supposed to deal with that in real time? What? We leveled. Okay. If that weren't the case, you just go Lindsay, Valerie, and 4 Rangers. And that's kind of like, I don't know, like, we've had some people come in being like, oh, you're turn-based trash. And it's like, dude. Like, you know that, like, otherwise you might as well just play with things on, like with nobody with abilities, and it's essentially just the AI doing its own thing. Okay. What do we have? Oh. I could be a dragon! Oh. Guys, I'm gonna be a dragon. I'm not even gonna look at anything else. I'm gonna be a dragon. I can be a dragon! Rawr! Let people play how we want. Why disparage people? Exactly! Rawr! Dragon! I have, like, too many stuffed animals, guys, but I don't care. I want more. And I mean, I'm a Sylvan sorcerer. Yes, I am. That's why we have Floof the mammoth. But yeah, I mean, here we are all about, like, play however the fuck you want. Like, I love when people come in and try to backseat hard, and it's like, if you know how the game should be played, then why don't you play it? We've so much to report, Your Grace. I don't know where to begin. First, the Swordlords have requested your aid against the barbarians. Secondly, monsters have started to appear within our barony again, as they did during the bloom. According to reports, most of creatures have been sighted at Candlemere Lake. Okay. Wait. Okay, I have to go listen to that thing again. I hope your grace will decide which action to take first. Either way, you should choose quickly. Either deal with the tribes from Numeria who are marching to us through Brevoy, or try to discover where this new bloom originates from. Or, in other words, will you honor your alliance with the Eldori, or would you rather leave them to their fate, to the Sertova's delight? What's going on at Candlemere? Not long ago, a bright flash was spotted on the center of the island. After that, monsters started to appear in the area, attacking fishermen and travelers. Someone should travel to the Candlemere and discover where these monsters are coming from and why. Okay, what's happening in Brevoy? The Kelid barbarians, Your Grace. The Tiger Lord's tribe. They sometimes serve as mercenaries in the river kingdoms. Not long ago, a new chieftain rose among them and inspired the tribe to conquer new lands. His name is Armag the Twiceborn. Didn't he die? Didn't we kill him? Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking, oh, no. This is the guy who sent everybody to look for the Cyclops shit with the sisters, the faceless sisters. That's right. Okay. I remember now. And it is said his tribe honor him as a living legend. Looks like Brevoy became his first target. Rosslyn, to be more specific. Amiri raises her head, her eyes blazing. Tiger Lords? So they decided to come to fight? I've heard my former tribe is with them now, hiding from the evil spirit that haunts them. I bet the Tiger Lords brought the cowardly worms here with them. If so, I'll give them what they deserve. She shakes her head as if trying to cast off something unpleasant. Then she glares at you. But her words are carefully controlled. What I wanted to say, Chieftain. We need to go there, and we need to hurry. I'm going now to scout around, maybe find some help. Come with me, or else we'll live to see this Armag smash the Brevins and come knocking at our main gate. Um... threats too serious to be ignored, sure. Amiri raises her hand as if trying to stop you. Easy! If we go in a huge group, there's no way we can scout unnoticed. In short, I go first, to see their numbers. Maybe smash several heads. And you come join me later. She grins. Just don't make me wait too long, or I'll kick their asses without you. So many people have exploded, you can't remember who was what or how. Mux is talking about all of the people that we explode and kill and murder and set on fire. Which one should I do first? Are you suggesting I take the throne? If I were you, I'd pay attention to what's happening with our neighbors to the north. I'll send my people to Brevoy, and you should go to Rosslyn to give the Sword Lords your support. We are decided then. You are going to deal with the business at hand, which leaves me to find some place to put my efforts and talents as well. So, Your Grace, until we next see each other. Edris Hanvaki. Your Grace, I came to say farewell. Alas, I must return to my homeland. I have responsibility as family head. Thank you for everything you've done for me. Take care of yourself. Okay. I thought you said that already. Vars the Wild Fist. The half-orc bows diligently, trying to adhere to etiquette. Your Grace, I come bearing gifts, a sign of my gratitude for taking an old man into your service. I got a fly swatter? With such weapons, you can go on raids and protect your lands. Everything has been tempered in lamb blood, with proper prayers to all the proper gods. Everything is done with care for you personally. Anyway, it was amusing work, but I could give you something even more impressive, a weapon worthy of Gorham's herald. But I'll need your help with something. Come by if you're interested. Sure. Gladly. When a weapon or armor is made for a good fight, the work does itself. And I know that many great fights await you. I am happy to see you, O most worthy one. A new gift and new stories await you. Please accept this fine item. It has been crafted according to the traditions of Udrani craftsmanship. Even in the impossible kingdoms, possessing something so precious would inspire awe and envy. Thanks. I would gladly relate a story from my homeland that inspired me to create this. But alas, due to another pressing matter, I must take my leave sooner than I would like. Shania just doesn't shut up. Turval. Before you is a boyish half-elf. Her tight-fitting leather outfit is full of patches, and a large, mean-looking blade rests on her hip. A tattoo adorns the woman's neck. On behalf of the simple folk of Varnhold, I greet you. My name is Turval. I'm here to represent our community, to present you with a token of our loyalty, and to humbly beg your help. The half-elf hands a wrapped parcel to you. I personally vouch for its quality. I made it with my own hands, every stitch and cut. I hope you'll like it. A lightning belt, eh? Turval proudly hands her gift and continues in a steady tone. We ask you to let Varnhold assemble a militia of her own. Many of the locals are eager to help watch and defend their homes with weapons in hand. Especially so after the... well, you understand. Your Grace took care to send guards to Varnhold, and I'm grateful for that. However, the townsfolk would sleep better knowing that you've left us to take the protection of our children and elders into our own hands. I understand that this would require an investment from you, but we will not remain in your debt for long. If there's a workshop where I can work leather, I'd be more than happy to make all manner of things for you. I used to make a living as a tanner back in Daggermark. Okay, tell me more about your idea. I'll try to keep it short. I come from a long way from here. Daggermark, that is. We've never had too much in the way of law. But we always had order. I just wasn't the guard that looked after it. It was the local bandits. Every village, every quarter, they all had a gang of their own. They never touched anyone except other gangsters that came by. They were just like the guard, you see, even though no one ever gave them any authority. And if you don't have the authority and you carry a blade, well, then you're a bandit. You've sent your guard to Varnhold, but firstly, they're strangers here. Second, they're not your best people. Think about it. Who would ever want to get posted all the way down here? So that's why there are so many guards there and so little order. As for us, we know the people we're dealing with. We can tell the real thug from the harmless drunk who likes to tie one on and wave his fist around. Who to watch because he's a dangerous fool, and who to watch because he's an eager fool. Long story short, we've got our ways, so that's why I'm asking for your permission and your help. We want to bring a few brave and quick-witted folks together and do everything by the book. Yeah, let's do it. Thank you, Your Grace. I hope to hear from you soon.
Meanwhile, barbarian hordes had been gathering near Brevoy's borders. We had a difficult choice to make. Was it more important to chase a traitor, or to fulfill our duty as allies?
The road calls me. I'll take the bait.
Okay. One of them is 5th and 10. It'll be easy to find if you read. Who opened the road for the ancient dead man and his black-feathered messenger. So that's referring to Gunderson. Thrice is the number of those who lost their faces. So the Faceless Sisters. And then we're going to Candlemere soon, so... in your room, I discovered a letter containing threats. Is there something you'd like to discuss with me? I didn't want you to know about that. Wanted to spare you from any further worries. I began receiving letters like that one since about when I sent you trading goods. Once my men even interrogated the trader who delivered the mail, but nothing came of it. I have some assumptions who's behind it, but as long as I have no proof, I don't want to accuse anyone. Thinking about offering you an official position. What could you do to help? I can't say ruling a barony used to give me much joy. There are far more enjoyable pursuits, but if there's something I really excelled at, it was managing Varnhold's treasury. If I hadn't been there, our citizens would have had to tighten their belts. How are things in Varnhold? Excellent, Your Grace. Everything is excellent. Sure, when everyone returned home, they were a bit uncomfortable. But after appointing a deputy and doubling the guards, the citizens began to calm down, and life started returning to normal. So far, it doesn't look like we've gotten anybody new. Oh wait, it does say advisors. Wait. What? Where the hell did Lander go? Where the fuck did Lander go? He went to Rostov for the war. Okay. I don't have anybody that can be counselor still, though. I can't do that yet. Actually, wait, Han. I want to see... Let's do this. Instead. You can hire a mercenary to fill spots? Okay. I don't even think I know how to hire a mercenary.
How may I serve you, Your Grace?
Oh, I'm gonna go sell shit. Find more, find more, find more. Ooh! This is one artifact that would have been best left in the darkness of its past. These scraps you have brought are from the Cloak of Souled Souls. Its story is dark and terrifying. All this item offers its owner is suffering. If you really want, I can restore it for you, but only as a warning to those who might dream of making deals with the powers of Abaddon. Okay. Let's find the rest. Restore the Cloak of Souled Souls for me. The storyteller places scraps of leather covered with unrecognizable inscriptions before him. The Pathfinder guy. Where is that? I don't even know if I know where that is. Have I even found that yet? The story you want to learn is truly terrible. Even more terrible could be the destiny of any person who dares wear this cloak. But as you wish. I will impart a remnant of my gifts into this cloak, so it will be able to recount to you the crimes of its creator. Okay. -4 penalty to Constitution. +2 to caster's level when they cast a necromancy school or summoning subtype. It also grants its wearer a +2 bonus to necromancy school spells. It grants the ability to cast vampiric touch 3 times per day. Yeah, I don't think I'll bother wearing this. Not for a while, anyways. Maybe the tavern? Okay. Doo-doo. Money. Final 5. Final 5. Blind darkness underground, bronze blades clashing, the cold blood of serpent folk and the hot blood of cyclops mingle on a stone floor. And something else. Fear, desperation, agonizing shame. The owner of these pieces was not to be envied, Kitty. Give me the items you've collected, and I'll tell you the story of the fallen soldier. Saddled horses neigh and stomp their hooves. They cannot wait to travel distant lands, searching for the legendary treasures of an ancient empire. I can feel the bravery of the previous owner. How she dreamt of adventure and fame. Oh, find the rest of her belongings. Find the rest. Tell me about the fallen soldier. I feel the damp cold of a dungeon, weapons clinking. I smell blood and soldier's footcloth. There is a dull pain in my muscles, and a weariness, an endless weariness on the verge of desperation. I am a Cyclops, a soldier of the 19th Unbending Legion of the Golgan Empire. We traveled the Darklands with the mission of clearing the middle levels of the southwest sector of Serpent Folk. Over the course of the mission, we've lost a third of our contingent, our rations run low, and our morale lower. I heard several soldiers secretly tell each other that they've lost any hope of returning home. But I stand strong. I'll endure whatever I must to return home alive for the sake of my wife and child. But each new march, each new battle dims the thought that I'll ever see them again. I pray for the sun's protection and guidance, but can the great luminary ever hear me down here? How long have you been on your mission? Cut off from the sun and moon, we count time by daily marches. I've lost track completely. It feels like we've spent an eternity in this underground hell. Could it be that when I return, my son will be a graying old man with sons of his own? And them sons themselves? No, I must avoid these venomous thoughts. Go on. Our mission... an Oriole 8 Eyes. Okay, I'll take a look for him. Our mission continues. We've lost half our contingent, but we still have no orders to turn back. The soldiers' desperation is becoming open indignation. If we were outside in this situation, I'm convinced half the unit would have deserted by now. But here we are, and there's nowhere to run. I listen to the soldiers talking, and I don't like what I hear. This underground hell has changed them. They don't look to the luminaries for help anymore. Rumor has it that some of them have secretly begun praying to the serpent folk gods. Worse than barbarism, this is pure insanity. But wasn't this mission itself insane in hindsight? What beings do the serpent folk worship? I don't know, and I don't wish to. Who could possibly be worthy of worshipping in these fetid catacombs where sunlight can never reach? Devils or demons, if I had to guess. We've seen some of their unholy shrines, and they were enough to make even seasoned veterans sick. Flayed skins, bowls of blood and entrails, altars made of bones, and this done to their own kin, to other serpent folk. I can't imagine what they do to their captives. Go on. The Legion rebelled. An officer caught some of the soldiers offering sacrifice to the serpent folk's gods, and he ordered them arrested and executed. But he had no idea how deep the contagion had spread. Many soldiers refused to follow his orders. The group stood facing each other, swords bared, loyalists against traitors. I should stand by my commanding officer, die beside him, as a loyal soldier of the Empire. But I'm scared. Oh, son, I'm so scared. I don't want to die here, underground. I want to see my wife and son again. I couldn't say a single word. I couldn't even move while they butchered our commanding officer and the soldiers who remained loyal to him. But that couldn't save me from what happened next. They declared the slain as sacrifices to the serpent folk's gods, and each of us had to taste the flesh of the sacrificed or share in their fate. Salty blood runs down my lips. I choke down slimy meat and clap my hands to my mouth to keep myself from puking. Sun and moon can't help us here. And I raise my prayer to new gods. My legs won't hold me, so I kneel. And I feel them. I feel they're here, with me. They stand around me, their cold palms on my forehead, and my fear subsides. I'll return home. Isn't that what I was praying for? Do you still sacrifice Cyclops? Just once or twice. Now we try to capture serpent folk alive and sacrifice them instead. I've even developed a taste for snake meat. The underground gods turned away from that scum. Their new followers are far superior. Such power and glory these new gods can bring to the Empire. We could even challenge Aslan himself. Aslan itself. Go on. Hi, Tachio! On the upper levels, we rejoined the main force of our enemy. We reported the cleansing operation as a success. No one doubted our story of the officer's glorious death. Not that I'm surprised. It seems our legion wasn't the only one to accept the protection of the underground gods. Some soldiers even pray to them openly, and our superiors turn a blind eye to it. Finally, we make it back to the surface. I breathe fresh air deep into my lungs. Like a crimson eye, a huge ball of light glares down on me from the sky. I shut my eye, for I am no longer used to the sunlight. Tears run down my face. No matter, it's all right. I'll be home soon. I must thank the gods for my safe return. Maybe my son would make a good sacrifice. Oh! What happens to Gogan after that? As so often happens, while the serpent folk may have lost the war with the Cyclops, they won victory over their souls. Soon dark cults spread through the Gogan Empire, replacing the traditional worship of celestial deities. Sacrifice of Cyclops, public tortures, and ritual cannibalism became commonplace. The Empire began to decay. How was Coloron founded? Seeing the Empire dying, some Cyclopses fled to what is now known as Yobaria. They hoped to preserve the culture of old Gogan and build a new country free of the dark cults. But as before, the contagion was already too deep. Coloron proved to be just a lesser copy of Gogan, and then the Earthfall came. Skies have fallen down, ending the Cyclops civilization, along with so many others. Thank you for the story. I think I did that already. Okay. Okay. I want to go sell everything, and then we'll come back and do sleep for the night. How are you doing, Tachio?
Trail me.
Your company did good, so nice bonus and reasonable pay raise. Nice! Yeah, I still get shit. So, I managed to nail a customer, like a client, that we've been trying to get literally, like, forever. And I got nothing for it. Like, full on nothing. So... like, I'm pretty much resigned to the fact that I'm never gonna get my bonus. Never. Actually, I'm gonna sell that. So what email is that? I mean, I guess I don't really use shields, so. Yeah, they've completely changed you're implementing a system now that your old boss is gone and manager's listening to you and not him. That's awesome. Yeah, they changed it where so my bonus used to be based on how my department did. Now it's based on how the entire store does. And a lot of the store just slacks off, so. Plus, we just don't get a lot of traffic anyways. Where you're making the employee bonus more of an incentive and achievable again to increase picking rates. Nice. Well, yeah, no, and that's the problem is that technically everybody can get a bonus at my where I work, but nobody knows, or like a lot of people don't even know about it because the managers don't tell the other staff. I'm gonna assume these are all just the same. Oh no, and that's kind of the problem with where I work is there's honestly almost no even incentive to even do your job in the first place. So oh, see, my store has where I work has a different strategy. Nobody gives a fuck. So we're just all gonna slack off. And the management doesn't care either, so as long as we're literally not ignoring customers that are looking to drop significant money, nobody cares. Yeah. I have more things to say. If you guys are interested, join the Discord. And I shall post in a certain room. In the rant room. Ooh. I'm gonna keep that. I don't really use full plate. People at work know that I stream, so I gotta be a little bit careful. Ooh, I might give that to Kitty, actually. Okay, I don't need all of these weapons, so... Nobody uses these. I'll sell that. Okay. And sell that. I'll keep that. And probably sell 2 of these. Okay, go to junk. I'm gonna sell a bunch of this. It's probably good. Okay, do I need all of these? I'm gonna sell some of these. Burning Hands is good. That actually could be handy to keep. I'm just gonna sell that. I'll keep that. Okay. Okay. That's probably good. Okay, let's check the inn and see if that person's there. But first, guys, I'm gonna be right back. Hold tight. I shall return.